Hereby call this meeting to order. This is the July 23rd, 2026 Franklin Municipal Planning Commission, and we'll begin with roll call. Commissioner Harrison.
Here.
Commissioner Allen.
Present.
Commissioner Franks.
Present.
Commissioner Lindsay.
Here.
Right. Commissioner Orr is here. Commissioner Mann.
Here.
Commissioner McLemore.
Present.
Commissioner Williamson.
Present.
Alderman Peterson.
Here.
All right, all here and accounted for. Next, we'll have our period for citizens' comments. This is open for citizens to be heard on any issue or concern. If you'd like to speak on a specific item on the agenda, please wait until the citizen comment period for that item. For all citizen comments, please fill out the speaker card and hand it to staff. Come up to the microphone and state your name and address, and limit your comments to 2 minutes. Is there anyone from the public who would like to speak on anything? Seeing none. So we'll go with item 1. This is consideration of approval of the June 25th, 2026 FMPC minutes. To have a motion?
I'd like to move for approval of the minutes.
All right. All right. Had a proper motion for approval in a second. Anyone like to pull up, have any edits or anything to these minutes? None? And we'll vote for approval. Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Allen.
Aye.
Commissioner Franks.
Aye.
Commissioner Lindsay.
Aye.
Commissioner Orr votes aye. Commissioner Mann.
Yes.
Commissioner McLemore.
Aye.
Commissioner Williamson.
Aye.
Alderman Peterson.
Yes.
All right, the ayes have it. Minutes are approved. Any announcements from staff?
I do just have one announcement. The Harpeth Village North, is that what it's called? I mean, PUD, Harpeth Village PUD, did send out public notices for a development plan that was intended to be on tonight's agenda with a rezoning request, but they did not resubmit, or they deferred. So it is not actually on tonight's agenda, even though they did send out mailers saying that it would be. So it'll be coming on a future agenda instead.
All right. Anything else? No. Okay. Next, we have item 2. This is a consent agenda, and it's consideration of approval of items 3 through 15 and 20 through 22. Do you have a motion?
Move for approval of the consent agenda. Second.
All right. Have proper motion and for approval and second. Would anybody like to pull an item? Seeing none, we'll vote. Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Allen.
Aye.
Commissioner Franks.
Aye.
Commissioner Lindsay.
Aye.
Commissioner Orr votes aye. Commissioner Mann.
Yes.
Commissioner McLemore.
Aye.
Commissioner Williamson.
Aye.
Alderman Peterson.
Yes.
All right, the ayes have it. The consent agenda is approved. We'll skip to item 16, consideration of resolutions 2026-48, a resolution adopting a plan of services for the annexation of property located north of Clovercroft Road and east of Oxford Glen Drive by the City of Franklin. Staff?
Yes, thank you. It came to staff's attention that the map published in the paper as part of the notice of public hearing for the June FMPC did not highlight tax map 80 parcel 705, which is the DeBoer property, as part of the properties included in the annexation and plan of service. As a result, staff has republished the notice of public hearing with the correct map for the annexation and plan of service to place them on this July FMPC agenda. This is to confirm that FMPC was aware of all 5 properties when they were considering their recommendation, and to also allow for the public to comment if they were not aware that the plan of service and annexation included the DeBoer property. This will not affect the timing of the item moving forward to BOMA or the project's BOMA public hearing date, which is August 11th. Staff recommends that the Planning Commission recommend to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen to approve Resolution 2026-48. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Is there anyone from the public who would like to comment on this item? Seeing none, we have an applicant. Please come up.
Good evening, members of the board. Here to answer any questions. I think Chelsea explained it very well over here.
All right, thanks. To have a motion?
I'd like to recommend approval to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen.
All right,
Second.
second. Have a motion to approve and a second. Any discussion? right, seeing none, we'll vote. Commissioner Harrison,
Aye.
Commissioner Allen,
Aye.
Commissioner Franks,
Aye.
Commissioner Lindsey,
Aye.
Commissioner Orr votes aye, Commissioner Mann,
Yes.
Commissioner McLemore,
Aye.
Commissioner Williamson,
Aye.
Alderman Peterson.
Yes.
The ayes have it, that motion passes. Item 17, consideration of resolutions 2026-47, a resolution to annex 5 properties consisting of 22.78 acres located north of Clovercroft Road and east of Oxford Glen Drive by the city of Franklin, Tennessee, and adjoining the city limits within the eastern part of the Franklin urban growth boundary. Staff?
Thank you. This is the associated annexation for that plan of service. Similarly, we put it on the agenda so that we could confirm that it was 5 properties that you were voting on. So in light of that, staff recommends that the Planning Commission recommend to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen to approve Resolution 2026-47. Thank you.
All right, thanks. And anyone from the public like to comment on this item? All right, seeing none. Applicant, anything additional to say? You're good? All right, very good. Can I have a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to approve, to recommend to the Board of Mayor and Alderman approval.
All right,
Second.
all right. Have a proper motion of approval in a second. Any discussion on this one? Okay, seeing none, we'll vote. Commissioner Harrison,
Aye.
Commissioner Allen,
Aye.
Commissioner Franks,
Aye.
Commissioner Lindsey,
Aye.
Commissioner Orr votes aye, Commissioner Mann,
Yes.
Commissioner McLemore,
Aye.
Commissioner Williamson,
Aye.
Alderman Peterson.
Yes.
All right, the ayes have it. The motion passes. Item number 18, consideration of resolutions 2026-57, a resolution amending the Franklin United Methodist Church PUD subdivision to extend the vested rights for the property located south of Mike Hatcher Parkway and west of Daniel McMahon Lane, located at 110 Alders Gateway. Staff?
Thank you. The request is to extend the vesting period for the Franklin First United Methodist Church PUD subdivision for an additional 2 years until October 10th of 2028 to allow the applicant to secure any necessary permits and commence site preparation. The development plan revision for the Franklin First United Methodist Church PUD was approved by the Board of Mayor and Aldermen on October 10th of 2023. The plan includes an additional 6,180 square feet of non-residential space for the development of a new county ambulance and emergency services facility on a site that is composed of over 104 acres. Staff recommended approval with conditions of the overall development plan revision and was approved by the Board of Mayor and Aldermen by a vote of 8-0. A site plan for the development was approved by the Planning Commission at its May 8th meeting of this year, but that site plan has not yet received final approval through the one-stop review process to address all remaining conditions of approval. As such, the developers have not yet pulled any permits for the site or commenced site preparation. If the vesting period is not extended, the project entitlements would cease to exist. Stop work orders would be issued if applicable. A new development plan would need to be approved and would be reviewed against the current local development standards. In reviewing the plan against the current city regulations, the current plan generally complies. The differences in today's ordinance versus the ordinance it's vested under are minor and could be incorporated into the design without major changes to the plan. While a certificate of appropriateness from the Historic Zoning Commission was recently approved for the site, a new COA would need to be approved for any new plan should the vested rights not be extended. So staff recommends to the Planning Commission that the Board of Mayor and Aldermen approve Resolution 2026-57 should you determine that the continuation of these vested rights are in the best interest of the community. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Anyone from the public like to comment on this item? All right, seeing none. Do we have an applicant? Do we have an applicant? Can proceed. All right. Applicant decided not to come. Is there a motion for this
I'd
item?
like to make a motion to recommend approval to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen to extend the vested rights.
All right.
I'll second that motion.
All right. Have a proper motion and a second. Any discussion? None? Let's proceed to vote. Commissioner Harrison,
Aye.
Commissioner Allen,
Aye.
Commissioner Franks,
Aye.
Commissioner Lindsey,
Aye.
Commissioner Orr votes aye, Commissioner Mann,
Yes.
Commissioner McLemore,
Aye.
Commissioner Williamson,
Aye.
Alderman Peterson.
Yes.
All right, the ayes have it. That motion passes. Item number 19, consideration of resolution 2026-58, a resolution amending the 4309 South Carruthers subdivision site plan to extend the vested rights for the property located east of Interstate 65 and west of South Carruthers Road, located at 4309 South Carruthers Road. Staff?
Thank you. The request is to extend the vested period for 1 year from August 26, 2026 to August 26, 2027 to allow the applicant to secure any necessary permits and commence site preparation. The site plan for 4309 South Carruthers Road subdivision was approved by FMPC on August 26, 2021. The plan includes retail space, a butcher shop, and a convenience store, gas station, and associated gas pumps on a site that's composed of 5.35 acres. Staff recommended approval with conditions of the site plan. FMPC approved the site plan with conditions by a vote of 8-0. This is the second vesting extension request for this site plan. The approval of Resolution 2024-60 was extended the vested rights from August 26, 2024 to August 26, 2026. Since the approval of this site plan, there have been concerns vocalized by residents about the gas station use. The use of gas stations is still an allowed use in the neighborhood commercial zoning district in today's zoning ordinance. This plan is within the first vesting milestone period and is currently vested until August 26, 2026. They have not pulled their grading permit, held their pre-construction meeting, or started site work yet. The associated infrastructure plan has been approved, but work has not yet started. As of August 2023, and since their last vesting extension request, the necessary right-of-way and slope easement acquisition for the installation of the turn lane at the entrance of the development has been completed. If the vesting period is not extended, the project entitlements would cease to exist. Stop work orders would be issued if applicable. A new site plan would need to be approved and would be reviewed against the current local development standards. In reviewing the plan against the current city regulations, the current plan generally complies. The differences in today's zoning ordinance versus their vested ordinance, 2020, are minor and could be incorporated into the design without major changes to the plan, but the applicant would still need to request a variance to reduce the transitional buffer in order to align the entrance to the site with Carruthers Parkway. If a new site plan were submitted, all the proposed uses on the site, including the use of the gas station, are still allowed uses in the neighborhood commercial zoning district. Staff recommends that the Planning Commission approve Resolution 2026-58, if they determine that the continuation of vested rights is in the best interest of the community. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Anybody from the public like to speak on this one? All right, seeing none, do we have an applicant? All right.
Hi, I'm Matt Huff with Kimley Horn, representing the applicant this evening. So construction is expected to begin in the fall of this year. There are no changes requested for tonight. It's sticking with the approved site plan, and just requesting an extension so the remaining pre-construction items can be finished, and then construction can begin without the approval expiring. Thanks.
Thank you. Have a motion?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All right, have a proper motion second. Any discussion on this one? None? All right, we'll proceed to vote. Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Allen?
Aye.
Commissioner Franks?
Aye.
Commissioner Lindsay?
Aye.
Commissioner Orr votes aye. Commissioner Mann?
Yes.
Commissioner McLemore?
Aye.
Commissioner Williamson?
Aye.
Alderman Peterson?
Yes.
All right, the ayes have it. This motion passes. Any other business? No. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Second.
All right. Motion's made and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
We're over.